Hello, so at the end of the day, if you want to track everything that Hubstaff track for you, you can go to account.hubstaff.com and log in again. So as soon as you log in, you'll see this Hubstaff account summary, and you can go to the apps under Hubstaff and just open it. So the next thing you'll see is the dashboard of your Hubstaff. So this has all the summary of everything. So it has your weekly activity, how much hours you've worked for this week, as well as the activities of the employees or the members, and also the projects you have. So right here is the activity menu. This is how Hubstaff enables you to see how much activity each member did during the shift. It also records the member's activity per 10 minutes and also determines how much uh, work is done. So I'll be using mine as an example. So uh, you can actually just select which member you want to check, and this is how the screenshot looks like. So you'll know that much the member, or like me, I've done so much within this time frame. As you can see, the level of activity for each of 10 minutes is higher, whereas after, if for example for me I took a break within this time frame, Hubstaff will let you know that I haven't really done much when it shows you like a very low percentage of the work. Next one is the timesheets. This shows the recorded time and whenever an employee logs in and logs out. So you can use this to filter again the member that you want to check his or her timesheet, and also the day and the time span. So for example, for me, for today, I have worked for 4 hours and 16 minutes. With the first project that I started was this project, and then I started at 7:56 a.m. and ended at 10, and then started another project, and time is recorded. Then another project, and the time is recorded. So over here is this is how the weekly timesheets uh, look like, and just in case you wanted to see the week before, this is how it looks like. Hubstaff records each time you spent on the project. So for me, for example, last Tuesday, for the team communication, I spent 2 hours on that. For the website creation, I spent 1 hour and 30 minutes on that. Over here is the calendar, and it just shows you like a calendar view of everything. So November 11, for me, I spent 4 hours again, and just shows you each of the projects that I've been working on for each hour. And you can filter it as well if you want to check another member, or if you want to check the last week activity. So this is how it looks like. So the reports show you the summary of both activities and the timesheets. So under time and activities, there's this summary. So for example, for today, everyone's adding up everyone's time is 9 hours, and the average activity for everyone is at 46%. So under the Ally Media organization, you can filter other reports by member, date, or project or client. So for example, the date. Uh, So for November 11th, that's for today, this just shows you like each time like Eric spent on online media content creation and how much time Emmy spent on the online media documentation, as well as their activity rate per project. So you can as well filter it by client, and this is how, like, for yeah, for online media client, this is all the projects that are under this client, and also the tracking report for everyone. So for example, for my PALA client, all the projects under my PALA, as well as the members that are included in the project, and the time and activities they have spent. So for example, you wanted to check last week data, you can just select which date you would like to check. So for example, like last 2 weeks. So Hubstaff will just immediately show you the data from the last 2 weeks. Lastly, if you need to submit the report somewhere else, you can just export it. You can export via CSV or to PDF, but make sure you have filtered it accordingly. So for example, we just want like for the member, so I'll export it via PDF. So Hubstaff prepares it immediately, and you can just see the time and activities report for me.